So welcome all. Welcome to the next session. I think the first viewer has come, Prathamesh. I guess his name, right? So possible. I would like to check with it. Yes, Prathamesh Navangur. Good evening. Good evening, Prathamesh. Welcome back to the next session in the TCS mentorship program. I will be just waiting for few more students to join us. By that time, let me just tell you one thing, that if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel Shikuyaa, please subscribe, like, and share the link of the channel with your friends so that everybody can come and take a benefit of these sessions. So there are a few students. Shreyas, good evening. Nikhil, very good evening. Vishal, good evening. Rishikesh has come. Yes, Rishikesh, thank you for joining us in the session. So let me repeat once again, you just share this channel link with your friends and students, other students, so that everybody will be benefited. You can check on the on my right side. You are able to see the screen here, my presentation for today. And as you know that the topic today is ACE TCS NQT with Shikuyaa. Let's upskill. So before I go ahead, let me just give you the details. The registrations to join this course at Shikuyaa application, which is already available on the Play Store, is started from 2nd of October from 10 a.m. in the morning. So the registration is already started, and just to share a figure with you, there are more than 3,200 students, those who have registered till this particular moment. Like, I just checked this figure before I came to the studio. I just tried to check that figure. That figure was 3,200. So I must express my sincere thanks towards all the students, those who trust us, and those who have joined this particular course. So those who are watching this video, if you want to join the course, what you have to do, you have to just download the Shikuyaa application from the Play Store, and you have to register using your email address. You have to select your state, your college, and your branch, and your registration will be done. Then you have to, as soon as you sign up with the application, you have to register with the course named TCS Campus Hiring 2021, and that's it. After that, you will be able to watch all the live streamings and pre-recorded videos on the video icon on the right top corner of the application screen. So after that, you can go ahead and you can watch the videos. So I would like to just take a account how many students have joined us on this session. Many of the students, those who have been registering since yesterday, have already started to watch all these videos in the application itself. So it's a good thing that we can track their progress in the course, and we can also share some reports with the students. This is also very important. The students, those who are going to join in the application, they will be able to get the mock test results and part wise competencies. What I mean by part wise competencies, you will get the reports on your ability, your competency into numerical aptitude, verbal ability, reasoning ability, and coding MCQs. So we are going to provide you reports. uh, we are going to provide reports to all the students, those who are going to watch these videos in the Shikuyaa application. So I would like to just request once again that please subscribe to our channel, please share, and please like to our channel. So let me take this forward, as we have crossed more than 100 students in the live streaming now. Let me just take this forward. So to let me repeat once again that the today's lecture or today's live session is ACE TCS NQT with Shikuyaa. Next, so here when it comes to the cost, that is no cost, you can see that the word no cost in the title slide, right? So on the next slide, you will find that there is a quote, right? So go to the next slide. Difference between price and value is quality we deliver. I have received more than 75 emails since last 4 days from various professors, training placement officers, students, our well-wishers, our employees, and majority of the people. There is a common doubt that everybody is asking, that why is this course free of cost? So let me be very open with you. Let me be very honest with you. We are a company. We are an organization into training field since last 7 years. We have worked with several colleges across Maharashtra, and we have got good results. Many students, many alumni students from our institute are working in industry, and the count is really huge. So in this COVID situation, we felt that it's our moral responsibility to provide you something so that you will be succeeded in your life's milestone, life's a very important milestone that is getting placed in the company. With the same motive, we have already delivered a course of Capgemini Excellent 2021, where there were around 2,300 students. And as far as the data that I have received till date, more than 500 students are placed from those 2,300s in the Capgemini, and that even that course was free of cost. Are you getting my point? So this is really important. To give you a figure, there is a college in Ghaziabad called as ABES college. We have given a Capgemini Excellent training to these people, and around 124 students are placed in Capgemini Excellent from that particular college. So this is really important. If you're watching this video, if you are watching this, if you have joined this course and you have a doubt about the intention of this company Shikuyaa, that is my company Shikuyaa, Let's Upskill, let me just be very open with you that we want to give it back to you people. We want you to get a benefit from this, and that is the only reason that we are not asking you the price. This is really important. No cost. No cost means price. There is no price. But I am really sure that those who have enrolled in this course to get placed, those who are very serious, those who are sincere about this particular activity, those students definitely value this particular activity. So we are not expecting any price, but definitely we know you all value this. And what is the difference between this price and value? That the quality which we are going to deliver in this entire course. So that there is a next round of, there is one more question that every student is having in his mind. And that question is, what kind of content that the students are going to get, right? We have also received some emails about the students, registered students, saying that in the course there is one more course, where there is one more paid course with the same name, TCS Campus Hiring 2021. But my dear friends, as you already have seen the mentorship video, and in today's video, let me repeat once again, we are going to give you a lot of content and free of cost, and let us do not discuss about the paid course right now. Are you getting my point? If you are able to hear me, if you are agree with me that everybody of you value this activity from our side, if you agree this, just type 1. I would like to take a feedback. Just type 1. If you agree that you value this activity, just type 1. I'm waiting for your responses. I hope everybody is putting 1 and a lot, and the chat box is filled with 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1. Perfect. Absolutely all right. So to take this forward, as you can see in the presentation on the next slide, you can check that. Let me just brief you who we are. Basically, we are not we are not an online company that has started today. We are not people those who have started publishing lectures on YouTube in the lockdown. Like in the lockdown, we all are free, and we felt that chalo, let us put some videos on the YouTube and let us earn money. We are not that kind of people. We have established, we have set up this company in 2013 in the belt of Western Maharashtra. There is a district called Sangli. We started, then we have expanded into entire Maharashtra region, including Pune, Nagpur, Amravati, Jalgaon, and the rest of the Maharashtra. So fundamentally, you must understand one thing, that we have enough experience. We have enough experience to give you the content which is an extraction of our expertise. As you can see on the screen, that we have trained more than 1,20,000 students in the last 7 years, out of which almost 19,431 students have been placed in various companies on campus drives. That means when the companies has come to their colleges, they have been placed. So apart from on campuses, there are a lot of students, those who have placed into these many years, but I have not counted it because we are going to focus on the campus recruitment count. And the most crucial point that you have to consider, we have trained more than 60,000 students from these 1,20,000 for TCS, and almost 4,500 students were placed into TCS since last 7 years. So trust me, you are going to get a content tailor made for this year's TCS campus hiring process. Now let's go ahead and let's see how we are going to deliver it and what we are actually going to deliver it. So on the next slide, you can check. On the next slide, you can check. There are four things, four deliverables. So I would like to take the presentation on. That is the first value. You can check. There are some live sessions. Next, there are some live sessions. You can bring everything on slide. So as you can check, that we will be delivering 50 plus live sessions in the these remaining days. Almost 20 days we have in our hand. We will be delivering 50 plus recorded sessions. So this is really important. Next, you will find more than 500 plus FAQs from all the sections, that is numerical, verbal, reasoning, programming MCQs, and coding. You will get 500 plus frequently asked questions along with their solutions in these live and recorded sessions. And finally, we are going to give you 3 mock tests. So students, those who are going to join us on our application, Shikuyaa application, you will be able to attempt those questions. You are going to attempt those questions. You are going to attempt those mock tests in the similar format, time format that TCS NQT has got. After that, you are going to get the video solutions of these mock tests. Are you getting my point? You will be able to watch the solutions of these mock tests in the sessions as well. So let's go ahead. So just try to understand the quantum of content that you are going to get. Now let's go ahead with the section wise strategy, and you can check on the numerical ability how we are going to give you the frequently asked questions. As I was telling you that we have delivered TCS mentorship program since last 7 years. Every year there is no gap at all in this particular journey. So we have segregated the frequently asked questions into 2 categories, hot category and warm category. What I mean to say by this is that hot category is a category where the questions into this category are almost every year they are being asked. So look at the chapters from quantitative aptitude or numerical ability that belong to the hot category, basically basic aptitude, business aptitude, number system, PNC, and probability. All these 4 concepts are almost having 80% questions from these four particular sections. So basic aptitude includes percentage, average, ratio, proportion, and mixture and allegation. Basic aptitude includes, business aptitude includes profit and loss, share debentures, and time, rate, and work. Number system includes a lot of complex questions. Finding out the last digit of a number, finding out last 2 digits of the number, cyclicity, factorials, series, all these number series like odd numbers, even numbers, prime numbers, all these things are into number system questions. And finally, the most important, permutation, combination, and probability. So fundamentally, we are going to cover all these FAQs segregated under these chapters. So what you will be, how you will be benefited if you have not studied thoroughly these chapters, even if it is okay for us, we are going to cover all the types of questions into our live sessions. So you all will be able to see the most frequently asked questions along with its formulas and the tricks to solve those problems, right? And if you want to study these chapters in details, you can purchase that course that is available, but we will discuss that later on. Right now, whatever the content is on the slide, that is absolutely free of cost. Second, now what about warm? Ajay sir, there is one more, warm. So what about warm? These are these chapters that come under this warm category are expected to come under TCS numerical ability section. It is expected that few questions of mediocre, like medium level of difficulty questions from these particular sections may appear in the test. So the first chapter is speed, time, distance, trains, races, and boats. That comes to that category. Then geometry, mensuration, equations, linear equations, and quadratic equations, and finally logs and functions. Right. So all this quantitative aptitude syllabus will be delivered in the live sessions and the recorded session both, and most of these questions will repeat as it is in the TCS examination that we have experienced in the last few years. We were used to deliver the lectures for TCS CCQT in our classroom sessions as well, so we know that pattern. We are following TCS recruitment pattern since 2014. So we have enough database about the questions being asked into the TCS examinations. So definitely, if you are going to watch these videos, live videos and recorded videos continuously, your numerical ability section will be 101% cracked. You will crack this particular section. So let's go ahead with the next section, that is reasoning ability. So in the same way of that of numerical ability, we have hot and warm category, where in hot category we are going to cover the FAQs belonging to syllogism, blood relations, paper folding and cutting. This is important. Nobody is going to tell you that this paper cutting and paper folding pattern is going to come under this TCS NQT examination. So we are going to cover that. Next is clock and calendars. Majority of the questions come from this section. Many questions come from this section, clocks and calendar. After that, in warm category, we will be covering pattern completion, arrangements, both sitting arrangement and like complex arrangement in level, and the level of difficulty will be low as well as medium. Next is data sufficiency, and finally series completion. So this is about reasoning ability. So if a student is going to watch these 200 questions 150 to 200 questions belonging to reasoning ability, he will be easily making it through the reasoning ability section. At the same time, while explaining these questions, we are going to give you tricks and techniques to attempt these kind of questions, reasoning ability questions. Got it? So to take this forward, the next section is verbal ability. So initially in 2013, 14, 15, 16, TCS has their passage writing or keyword based email writing section. So we are training our students from that particular pattern. After that, they introduced closed test. So there were some fill in the blanks and students have to put the blanks into these things. And this year, after the closed test was valid for last 2 years for TCS examination. But in TCS NQT, that is CCQT, or the test conducted by TCS ION, they have verbal ability. And the syllabus for verbal ability, as you can check, this sentence arrangement, like sentence arrangement, sentence completion, fill in the blanks and finding errors. Now in the fill in the blanks, you will come across all the fill in the blanks belonging to punctuations, phonetics and tense, right? And a lot of parts of speech questions you will find into this fill in the blank section. After that, and anyways, tomorrow we will have a separate session, exclusive session for verbal, how to prepare for verbal ability, right? So you need not to worry about it. You need not to worry about it. Faik Jatu, every video will be posted on YouTube also. Faik, I will cover this question in the later part of the presentation. In case of warm category, we are going to cover these questions. Again, fill in the blanks, but level of difficulty will be slightly different. Then reading comprehension, passage ordering, synonyms and antonyms. So you will get an entire basket of questions. You will get an entire package of questions in this verbal ability FAQs, and each and every live session we will cover 20 questions. Even in recorded session, you will get 20 questions, right? In each session. So what you have to do, you have to sit back, you have to understand what is going ahead, and you have to listen to the trainer carefully, and your test will be complete. Your this verbal ability section will be completely done. You will be able to qualify through this particular section. Now to take this forward, when it comes to programming MCQs, we are covering some programming MCQs from C++, data structure and OOPS, based on all the basic concepts of C++ data structure. Because see, this is not the case. Let me repeat once again. We have not started this entire activity maybe in the last month. We have a huge database of questions. We have a huge database of frequently asked questions from programming MCQs into various examinations, not only in TCS. But as till the last year we were delivering this into classroom sessions, we did not put it on the online platform. But now you all will be benefited. You are going to get it continuously into this particular activity. Next, in warm area, in warm section, we are going to cover algorithms, pseudocode, functionality type question. That means you will get some code, maybe C, C++, Java code. They will ask you to select the functionality of this code or error of this code. So we are going to cover all the MCQs. More than 100 MCQs, frequently asked MCQs, will be covered into these 50 live and recorded sessions. So to take this forward, you already have heard Vishal sir yesterday, right? He has covered the details of command line argument yesterday. And you have to note one more point here, that you may find some programming MCQs belonging to command line argument as well. So first of all, command line argument is not compulsory. Command line programming is not compulsory in TCS. That is optional. That is, you can go for normal coding as well as command line programming. But you will definitely find some programming MCQs in the written test. So this is really important. And the section wise strategy for coding section is already been discussed by Vishal sir. So I'm not going to take your much time, but for sure we are going to explain you 15 frequently asked questions in coding section. Now the doubt that will appear in your mind is it sufficient? Is 15 coding questions are sufficient? No. Even I know 15 coding questions are not sufficient. But what we have done, we have segregated the most frequently asked coding questions into 7 categories. And we will teach you that categories in detail into this 50 live and 50 recorded sessions. So what we are going to do, we are going to give you the basic concepts of C and C language and C++ language, along with the logic that is required to solve these questions of TCS, correct? So in coding sections, you will get concepts, codes, as well as how to debug and how to remove the error, how to remove the bugs in your code, and how to run the particular code in TCS IDE, the TCS coding environment. So definitely you will get more than sufficient content about coding session into these live sessions, into this TCS mentorship program. Now let's go ahead. So look at this. What is about? There you'll be having 3 mock tests in the similar pattern of TCS Campus Hiring 2021. Now there was one question from a student. I guess what was his name? His name was Faik. Okay, Faik Jatu. Sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrongly. See, Faik, you will get few videos or few sessions on YouTube, maybe in next few days, 3 or 4 days or 5 days. But after that, only the glimpses of those sessions will be available on YouTube. and rest of the detailed sessions will be only available in the Shikuyaa application itself. Second point, if you do not register to Shikuyaa application, you won't be able to solve these mock tests in the TCS NQT format. One more point, we have an IDE and a simulator, online simulator in the mobile application only. So when you will come to this test, you will be able to solve the coding section as well in the same mobile application. Are you getting my point? So this is really essential that you should come and you should join there in the Shikuyaa application. Now there is one more doubt from Gitanjali. Sir, these tests are free or paid? Gitanjali, these 3 tests are absolutely free. There is no cost at all. Next, Anurag Ballar. Sir, where will be the live sessions and recording sessions on YouTube on the Shikuyaa app? Some initial sessions will be on the YouTube. These sessions will be available on the YouTube, but rest of the sessions will be available in the Shikuyaa application itself. Let me reiterate once again, Vishakha, these mock tests are free. There is no paid content committed from our side at this moment. And you know what the most important part here is, we have already taken the permission from your training placement officers that we are going to roll out this kind of course. So definitely we are not going to cheat you. Whatever we are committing our videos over YouTube, the content is absolutely free. Yes, definitely there is some additional content, there is some premium content available in the same app, but that is your willingness to purchase. If you want to purchase, you can do it, but I am not going to discuss that right now. I am not going to talk it on right now. So all these 50 live sessions, 50 recorded sessions, these 3 mock tests, more than 500 questions, everything is free. Just you have to come and you have to join the Shikuyaa application and everything will be done. Right? So to take this forward, let's go ahead. What is the schedule for these sessions? Most important. We know that your colleges are already conducting some academic sessions as well as some training activities. So we understood this. So what we have done, our entire live sessions will be streamed. All the live sessions will be streamed between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every day. That is 5 in the evening to 7 in the evening every day. One more point. By some reason, if you miss your session at between 5 to 7, you can watch that sessions later on in the completed tab. If you go to Shikuyaa app, you will find that there is one tab upcoming live sessions. There is one more tab ongoing live sessions. So today, right now, this session is into the ongoing tab, ongoing live session, and the third one is completed live sessions. So by some reason, due to some genuine reason, if you miss to watch this video in live environment, in the live streaming, you can watch it later on according to your time convenience. And this is really important. So till 25th of October, you can watch all these videos whenever you want as per your convenience. Got it? So the live sessions will be streamed between 5 to 7. Next. So look at the app. If you go to Play Store, you will find this app, Shikuyaa. I would like to tell you one more thing. No one is perfect in this entire world. Applying the same rule to we people, our organization, we are trying to optimize our application. We are trying to make this application better. So this is not the case that entire your experience will be hassle-free. There may be some error, there may be some issue. Definitely I can understand. What you have to do for it, you have to just write an email, info@shikuyaa.com, info @shikuyaa.com, shikuyaa.com. We will get back to with your query. We will get back to you with the solution of your query, and we will sort out your query, whatever you are facing, whatever bug you are facing. So just go to Play Store, download the Shikuyaa app, join the course by signing up there in the Shikuyaa app. You have to put your email address, number, your college, and your registration will be done. After that, go and join that TCS Campus Hiring 2021 course and start learning. Start learning for getting placed in the TCS. Seems all right? If you think this is really powerful, if you think this is really good in the students context, just type yes in the comment box. If you think this is really good, if this is really powerful, please type yes. Please type yes in the comment box. Akash, all the questions will be available in the app for the entire duration of the course. So you need not to get any PDF at all. At any random point of time, you go to the application, you check the mock test. The mock test will be available in the mobile phone itself. So you need not to go for any kind of PDF at all. I would just request all of you, those who are watching this video, if you think this is useful, if you think this is going to be helpful for you, just type yes in the comment box. Just type yes in the comment box. And one more thing, Karan, Kuradi, it's already free, Karan. So, and one more point, if somebody is going to tell you, if something is free, that means it is of low quality. Don't believe, don't trust. You just come to sessions. You just go through the sessions. You just try to understand that how the things are happening into these live sessions, whether you are getting quality content or not, and then decide, then build your opinion. Pallavi, I will respond to these questions maybe in the Gaurav Jige Patil. Sir, it shows buy now for 499. So Gaurav, first of all, you have to update the app. Whatever the latest version that is available on the Play Store, download that app. First thing. Second thing, that 499 is for the other premium content. That particular 499 is for not this content that I am committing you in this videos. These 50 live sessions, 50 recorded sessions, 3 mock tests, you will get everything free. Then what is that 499? That 499 is for a separate additional content. If you want to buy that, you will get it. But I am not going to discuss that today. Today, let us discuss what you are getting in free, what you are getting without cost. Are you getting my point? So don't consider that 499 right now. That is, we will discuss that later on. So to take this forward, I have got few things to remember. I want you to remember few things. First of all, you do it genuinely, because in my experience, if it is free, students do not take it seriously. Don't do it. We are going to deliver at our best and very sincerely and very professionally. So you also do it very genuinely and very professionally. When you are sitting at your home with these lectures, carry pen and paper so that you can do calculations. If it's a coding section lecture, carry an IDE laptop so that you can code simultaneously along with Vishar sir. So that is going to also help you to learn coding in a better way. The second thing is, if you have any kind of inconvenience, if you have an error, if you have a bug in the application, if you find something is wrong with the application, just write us just write us an email at info@shikuyaa.com. Are you getting my point? We will go through it and we will get back to you immediately. We will get back to you over email. Get used to sit back for longer hours for study. This is really important. 5 to 7, sometimes 7:30, 8. There is a possibility that we may extend our sessions according to the requirement, because this year you have to sit for 180 minutes. That is 3 hours you are going to sit at one place for TCS examination. You will get 92 questions back to back, one section, another section, in sequential order. You have to go for these 5 sections for continuous for 3 hours. So to get used to of this, you just try to sit for longer hours for study or for these mock tests. And our 3 mock tests are definitely going to help you in this as well. You will get used to of sitting and solving the mock tests by sitting at a place for 3 hours. So this is going to be helpful for you. Fourth and the most important, after a few sessions, we will be only live in the application. So after initial few sessions, the entire course will be only available in the application, because we generate your performance metrics, we generate your progress track, and we keep it with you, and we also share it with you. So in order to get your performance track, your learning metrics, we have to allow those students only, those who are going to get the Shikuyaa app with them. So that is clear. And the most important part here is, most important, Karan Kurade, sir, when will the session start? Because I wanted to start this from today onwards. Karan, everything has already started. You can download the Shikuyaa app. You can go ahead. Yes, Gitanjali, you just first get registered with the Shikuyaa application. On the registered email address, you will get the schedule for tests and sessions as well. Not an issue. So the most important part here is, if today there is a session of speed, time and distance, and tomorrow maybe there will be a question on trains, right? Or let me give you an example. If today in FAQ, in the document of FAQ, the trainer is going to explain a concept of percentage, a specific concept of percentage, and maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow in the FAQs of profit and loss, the same formula is supposed to be used, right? So there is one concept which is delivered in percentage problem, and the same problem is, or the same concept is useful in profit and loss. Now if you have missed the earlier concept, if you have missed the earlier lecture, if you have missed the earlier video, it will become difficult for you to understand the next concept in the live session, the same problem in another way in the next live session. So what you have to do, you have to, first of all, you have to attend the live sessions in the given time. But due to some reason, if you have missed today's live session, you have to watch that live session maybe in the evening, maybe in the night, as per your convenience, so that you will not miss the basic concepts that is being delivered, right? So that's it from my side. I'm going to take questions for 5 to 10 minutes, the questions from student side. I will respond to those questions one by one, and I will take your permission to go after that. So let's go ahead to the question and answer session. Yes, Gitanjali, I have already covered the important topics in my session. I have categorized them into hot and warm, so we will be covering both. You have to prepare those hot topics in you have to prepare those topics more aggressively. So if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, you can put your questions in the comment box, so that I can answer to those questions one by one. Shubham, I'm not able to understand your question. So I'm waiting for your questions. Negative marking is there or not? No, Vishakha, I have not heard negative marking, at least till this moment. In case there is negative marking, we will let you know, but for right now there is no negative marking. Which language is important for non-IT students? This is really important. Especially students from electronics, electrical, instrumentation, right? Mechanical, civil, environmental, biotech, production, chemical. These people should code in C, maybe in C++, right? Don't go for Python, Perl or Java, because that is not your cup of tea, at least right now. So non-IT background, you just have to focus on C. And Aman, believe me that if you are not good with C, that is really not required. That is really not required. Even if you are good at your mathematics, and if you're good at the basic syntaxes of C language, you will definitely be like qualified in this test. Trust me, Just keep watching the sessions. Just keep watching the session. You will be done. Karan, I don't think so, because there are more than 3,200 students, those who have registered with this application. There may be some issue with the range, or maybe there may be some delay with the OTP. Sometimes what happens is your email OTP goes to your spam box. Your email OTP doesn't come to your inbox. It goes to your spam box, right? So this is really important. We didn't get any scheduled timetable on mail. Digvijay Pawar, you will get the scheduled timetable over email. Already we have sent today's sessions emails to all the students. But make sure that you are registered with the Shikuyaa application. You will receive the email. You will surely receive the email. Today or maybe tomorrow, when you will receive the email, respond to that email. Digvijay Pawar, this is for you. Second, for email OTPs, check your spam box as well. Kunal Bhausar, Kunal, you just write an email to info@Shikuyaa. We will get back to you. More than 3,200 students have already registered. So not getting an OTP is not the big thing. There may be some technical issue. We will sort it out. So wish you all the best. If you have any doubt, you can write us an email. You can write us an email. Raman Adurkar, I guess, right? He has asked a question, and his question is, if we qualify for aptitude test, but if we fail in the coding round. Raman, I will discuss this in the next session, because we have another session in line today. Let us discuss this. I will tell you everything about negative marking and the other things in the same session, maybe in the next section of mine. So you just don't worry. Anything else? Nishigandha has also joined. I remember Nishigandha was the student from Capgemini Exceller as well, right, Nishigandha? So welcome, Nishigandha. Welcome back. Prajakta Yadav, cutoff of NQT test. Jyotika, how can we access mock test? In the dashboard of Shikuyaa application, there is an area, there is a parking place, there is a place, right? You will get the mock test there itself. In that slot, you will get the mock test, and you can solve from there only. So I would request everybody that wish you all the best. Join the Shikuyaa application. Please share this video and this application link with your friends, so that maximum of your friends will be benefited. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel Shikuyaa, Shikuyaa. Please like the videos there. Follow us on Instagram for more updates and details. Thank you so much. I would like to take your permission. Next session is there at 6, and Vishal sir is coming with next coding section or next coding question for you. He is going to explain you something very important in today's session. So stay tuned with us. Meanwhile, get registered with the Shikuyaa application. Thank you so much.